So guys, it seems like the constant feud between Nasty C and A-Reece is not coming to an end anytime soon. Every time it seems like these guys go for each other on songs, it becomes so easy for fans to just dismiss the opinions that arise from those speculations, even though at the end of the day, things end up even being evident to the eyes of a blind man. Every time things seem to be promising between the two, one of them just comes out to throw shots at the other, which just takes everything back to normal. So now Nasty C recently did an interview with El Tito where he addressed a few things about the boy. Now before I continue with that tale, I think it's quite important to go back to the lines that Nasty C said on No Big Deal, just for context purposes. Nasty C said, "You know, I tried to squash that beef with A-Reece. Hard as it was to put my pride aside, I tried to make peace. It wasn't even no beef, that shit was petty spaghetti. 2 weeks later I'm disrespected and regret it already. I don't even know why we're beefing, dog, but it's up again. I'm down to go either way at this point. I'll leave it up to him." At that point, it was believed that Nasty C was willing to squash his beef with A-Reece, but then A-Reece popped up and dropped Achilles, which on he threw a couple of shots at Casper Nyovest and Nasty C. The lines had went on to say, "When I'm in album mode, I'm really nothing to play with. This new gut flow is nothing like the Son of David." With those lines, A-Reece hit 2 birds with 1 stone, as Casper dropped an album titled Solomon, which in this context is the son of David. While on the other hand, Nasty C took his real name, David, after his father, which makes him a junior, and him dropping the song Gut Flow a couple of years ago. So people got convinced that Reece was throwing shots at Nasty C and Cass. Then moving on, Nasty C recently addressed his feud with A-Reece on El Tito's podcast, and we got assured that he's done with being the bigger guy. He's no longer gonna be out there trying to mend things with A-Reece. Plus on top of that, he disclosed that A-Reece disrespected him when he arrived late at his Iverson tour show. Then A-Reece recently dropped a track titled Ving, Rhames, which I believe on he's sending a couple of shots at Nasty C. If they are not shots, then I would say he was just addressing Nasty C. One thing I really hate about sneak dissing is that most of the time we can never be really sure if those lines are really thrown to that one particular person. Reece dropped these lines going on to say, "Why they acting like they're cool with us? Big bank take little bank. That ego might get bruised up. You don't really wanna play with me. I ain't never played by the rules, nigga. I don't even care who you with. We're still stepping right through, nigga. Ain't shit changed, they two-faced." And I'm pretty much suspecting that these lines are directed at Nasty C, and here's why. Nasty C been acting like he's cool with the boy. Well, before the interview with El Tito, he even addressed on No Big Deal to have tried to squash the beef between him and A-Reece, saying he's cool with him and he'll just leave everything to him to decide their relationship. Then on the part where he says he doesn't care about who with him cause they two-faced, I guess he's talking about Flame and possibly, I'm just saying possibly, 25k, cause those are the people that Nasty C mentioned on No Big Deal. Then going forward again, he said, "Pali with a big name, no small talk like football, we kick game." Pali just explains a battle between 2 opposing sides in dispute, which I still think and believe that he's still talking about Nasty C. And lastly, he talks about getting paid with no delays and not showing up to the party unless it's private. I think on that part he might be addressing the Iverson tour controversy. Remember, there were rumors that Reece wasn't paid to perform at the Iverson tour, which possibly justifies the reasons for his late arrival at the show, just to try and steal the show from Nasty C. And to be honest, I don't really see this beef coming to an end. Nasty C had addressed the beef to be influenced by social media, but by the look of things from my side and how they've been subliminally throwing shots at each other, I think they are also involved lyrically into this. Even though this beef has affected their relationship so bad, we can't take away the fact that it's working to their advantage, just like the beef between AKA and Casper Nyovest. But anyways, how do you guys feel about this whole thing? In your opinion, do you think Reece is addressing Nasty C on Ving, Rhames? Comment your thoughts down below. And that is the end of the video. Please like the video and definitely subscribe to the channel for more. Peace out.